Today I want to talk to you about how I discovered A Course in Miracles. In 2010, I came across a copy of A Course in Miracles, and I'd heard great things about it from friends, colleagues, and speakers I really liked, and thought maybe this would be the book that could fix the brokenness I'd been feeling within myself. The loneliness, the depression, the isolation, the anxiety, the low self-esteem. Maybe this was the final piece to kind of help put Derek back together. I took the book home, I started reading it and studied it, and I noticed three things I didn't like right away. Christian terminology, no author on the cover, and no chapters on the law of attraction or manifestation. I'd been so used to pseudo-spirituality and reading books that helped me to get things that when I finally held in my hands a book that would help me heal my mind and my heart, I was uninterested. I put the book back on the bookshelf where it sat for years. And with every year that that book sat on the shelf, another year of misery I went through. And ultimately, over the next several years, I would be in two relationships back to back that were toxic. I would be in jobs that were toxic. I wouldn't go for my dreams. Ultimately, I ended up in an abusive relationship that ended in some severe PTSD and some suicidal thoughts. I ended up in a very dark place. And the only way I thought I could cure this agony I was in was through drugs, alcohol, and sex. After 2 years of that, everything climaxed over one weekend where I was on a binge of self-destruction with drugs and alcohol. I got arrested and got a DUI. I lost my job, and I lay in bed one morning after getting out of jail, realizing how off my thinking was, realizing that my plan did not work. And I prayed to God. I said, "Dear God, obviously my plan doesn't work." This was like a big realization for me, but anybody on the outside looking in could have easily seen that. And I decided that God's plan has to work. I had this surreal experience going on with me. And I got up and I started going, and I opened up my first U-Haul box that had spiritual books in it, and on the top was A Course in Miracles. I read from the introduction, nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists, herein lies the peace of God. This time that language didn't scare me. This time the fact there was no author on the book didn't scare me. This time the fact that the book was only about mental healing was everything I wanted. I felt from reading that introduction that it was a promise from God that I would find peace. I committed 1 year to the course, and then my life turned around. I committed another year to the course, and my life kept getting better. I'm now in my 3rd year living the course principles. And I have found that my life is just completely turned around. The course has helped me by giving me tools to heal my mind, to heal my heart, and have a completely different life.